The 11th edition of the JoyNews Ecobank Habitat Fair is underway at the Accra International Conference Center, and already patrons are relishing every single moment at the various stands. The event is all about affordable housing with massive discounts of up to 14%. Nicholas Brown reports now from the event ground.
JoyNews Ecobank Habitat Fair has seen some patrons trooping in to check out the programs and opportunities available for them this year. I have been speaking to some of the patrons and they have been sharing their heartfelt, experiences with me.
Okay, so I think it's a very laudable thing to do. It's a good way for other vendors to come and meet various people that play in the industry. And so far we've walked through to see some of the vendors and some of their displays, especially the property sales and some of the offers they have for people. I don't know how many people come around, but I think it's a good exposure for some of the properties out there and even the sale of the properties, because I think most people draw away from some of these things because they think prices are high, but this place gives you the chance to see other options in getting a property in Ghana.
Great. What about you? What feedback do you also have for us?
Well, it's laudable, and we see most of these properties outside, and we assume that they are so expensive, and we, the youth in particular, will not be able to purchase. But we've been through some few stands and their displays, and looking at their payment terms and how you can acquire the property. I think it's easy. It will be easier for the youth to, especially with their monthly installments, you'll be able to get an apartment for yourself, considering the high prices out there. Yeah.
Talking about an apartment and getting your own home or house, what has been some of the challenges that you've been facing?
Oh, rent advance, getting a good location for yourself. Mostly, at least you would definitely want to have a place that is quite conducive to work and to other places. But in renting, you meet crazy landlords who have their own rules that you can't live with and all. But then in this setting, you'll be able to get, in fact, the best apartment or your dream apartment to yourself, and then you pay in monthly and you'll be able to acquire it finally.
Are you also faced with the fact that there's high rent charges and also the duration? Are you also facing that challenge?
Yes. I think it's a common challenge in the country, especially the amount of years advance they ask for. So I think the common practice is to ask for 2 years, depending on the range that you're going for. So I think for some of them, we just met one that was doing rent to own. So you, even as the individual, can decide to rent and make it an investment for yourself and rent out to other people at a moderate rate. And I think it's a good thing that is going on around.
Let me stay with you. So coming to this particular program, are you satisfied with what you've seen and the information that you've got so far?
Yes, so we've been here for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And so far we've been impressed with what we've seen around. We are still hoping to walk through and find more things around. Yeah.
Great. What about you?
Yeah. Yes, I'm impressed. We've been here just for some few minutes, but we've seen a lot of stands and we appreciate their work. And we actually even making plans on acquiring one ourselves. Yeah.
Great. That's awesome and that's good to know. We look forward to seeing you more often.
I actually think it's a great idea, and we know it's going to help a lot of people out there.
Great. So with regard to housing, I believe that you rent.
Yes, I rent.
So what is some of the challenges that you've been facing that has led you to come here to look for get an affordable housing for yourself?
You always have to gather huge sums of money, let's say at the end of every year, to give to your landlords just to have a place to sleep. And it's something which is very hectic. And I believe most people too are also going through those things.
Great. So coming here to this particular program, I believe that you are satisfied with what you are looking for.
Oh, I can say I'm satisfied. I've been able to figure out certain things that will help me to also own a house for myself.
What's your feedback for us? JoyNews and Ecobank for putting this beautiful program together.
All right. Thank you very much. I've been attending the Habitat Fair for some time now, and I think it's a laudable thing, bringing buyers and sellers together to have easy access to homes and lands of their choice. Yeah.
Great. Now, talk to me about the issues with regard to renting and acquiring your own homes. What are some of the challenges that personally you face?
Okay, the hassle out there is sometimes the difficulty involved and the expense. Sometimes you don't even get what you want. So with when you come to the Habitat Fair or at the Habitat Fair, you get the opportunity to put out all your questions and then make sure at the end of the day you get the exact thing you want. Yeah.
And now you said you've been following this for the past 2 years.
Sure.
Last year you were here and this year too you are here.
Yeah.
I believe you are satisfied and you are getting what you
I'm
came to.
getting a lot of opportunities, even in business-wise, because it's not only the housing, the real estate companies that come. We have people like the DBS, SuperSem was here the last time, yeah. So I contacted them and I think I was able to get a business opportunity right here.
Wow, that's a great one for you there. Now, what will you tell viewers out there about this particular fair? If they are out there and they've not been here yet, what can you tell them to ask them to come and also get the opportunities that you are getting?
Okay, what I would say is they should look no further. Habitat Fair is the best place for them. Come and meet the real owners of the houses, of the lands. Come and ask any question at all, and then you'll be sorted out.
Now, I believe you rent, or you are trying to, you are trying to get a home for yourself. I mean, what are some of the challenges that you are going through in getting an affordable home?
Well, I think it's basically the cost. I mean, money is hard to come by these days, so it's the cost of the homes. Yeah.
The cost of the homes for you.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Okay. I think there should be more of those who are selling the lands.